think about how you can deload your plan. Think about how you can deload it to a point where you feel, oh, I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can do this. Hey brothers and sisters, thank you for being here. Dream here. Today in this video, I'm going to talk about continuity. How to be consistent, how to be continuous in something, in doing something. Let's say a workout, some kind of a training, or you decided to write a diary, or you decided to study some kind of certain language, or whatever it is. There are many strategies. There are lots of things that we have heard, like important things, and they all matter. Logging something, writing something down to not forget it. Tracking ourselves, making a plan for the day, and all these things, they are really important. But today I want to talk about a more like a fundamental, like a foundational thing, which is these two words. It's easy and light. When I observe myself, and also like observing how my clients, and also not only my clients in the work, but like friends and families, how they go through their own resolutions, through their resolve, how they determined, how they make it through their plans. The most important thing is being easy and light, because in the long run, if it's the opposite, it's hard, like easy, hard, and light, it's heavy, then you can't keep on doing it. But there is one condition. The condition you can do something consistent even if it's hard and heavy is when you have it as like a compulsive job. Like you are in some kind of circumstances that pushes you to do it. But this also is vanity, I must say. In the long run, we can't be under too heavy pressure, too hard pressure for a long time. So speaking of not being like professional athletes, or being under like a certain professional job, all our like commitment, all our plans we make, they're in the spec of our hobbies, right? To create some kind of talent in ourselves, to create some kind of casual ability in ourselves. Let's say you want to sing and you practice singing. It's great, but we're not aiming to be Pavarotti, right? We're not to being like a professional classical singer, but we are trying to improve our singing skills. Maybe in the long run become some kind of an amateur level, like a sub-pro. But it always starts with like in the just start as some kind of a common person, like an anybody, nobody, right? I don't like nobody because like it starts like everybody. I prefer this word. So how do we use easy and light? It is by controlling the intensity. Let's say about weight training, you can decrease the weight and still raise the volume of the training. If it's too heavy, you will easily burden your central nervous system, and then in the long run, you will just grow weary and stop your workout. And this is a very subjective one. It's a relative one. Everyone is different. For some people, oh, this routine is just for me. For some people, you do it a few times and you already are weary because you have different stamina. You have different endurance power. You have a different endurance in your heart. Everyone's different and it's good. There's like, being stronger is not better. It's not better. It's just being different, okay? And there's always a phase and a time for everyone. There's a phase when we are weak. There's a phase when we are strong. So we don't want to talk about this matter like being pushed stronger and like being stronger and growing, pushing yourself through the limits and these kind of motivational videos. I think we have that a lot on YouTube, and I'm not saying these are not beneficial, but there are times you need those. But most of the time in the long run, if you want to do something, being continuous and just consistent. Consistent means, it doesn't mean that you never fail. It means you fail, but you still keep going. That means that you don't give up, because as you can hear myself, if you don't give up, you keep going and you being consistent. because you don't stop and you keep going, and keeping doing something is just what we're talking about in this video. So control the intensity and the weight. Do you know the opposite word for load? Loading something, like putting some weight on to something means load. Load the car with weight. Load the car with the things loading. The opposite word, it's deloading. Think about how you can deload your plan. Think about how you can deload it to a point where you feel, oh, I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can do this. I feel like I can go through. I think until now I have failed because you thought you were such a bad person. But now, realizing, oh, when I deload to this point, I think even some kind of person like me that has such a weak willpower can manage it. Then you found your wisdom, you found the spot, you found the intensity that is just for you. And don't worry about, will this give me, let's say there is a brother that I've been training with. He had a really hard time to working out, like for years, I mean. And no matter how often you tell him you have to do your training, working out, it's not easy for him because of his job and all, like also the heart's condition, and also how busy he is and all the things. Just coming back from company, from work, being at home, he's already so weary and tired he can just do nothing else. I told him to schedule to make his routine like doing just only one set every day, and not worry and not think about the results and the outcome. Now, what happened? After those many years of failure, he finally got into this very consistent habit of being consistent in his workout. He does it every day and he enjoys it. It's so much better. It feels so much better for him. He's enjoying it. And wow, what's more than enjoyment to life, because we don't live forever. You should always enjoy your workout. Working out is painful, right? It is something you have to labor. It is something you have to endure. But you still have the joy in there, and that's what makes those many people keep going in their workout, because they are actually enjoying this kind of pain. But if you want to reach that kind of joy, you first have to find that easy and light spot. And I've talked about this workout topic, but this can be applied to anything else. If we study some kind of language, let's say you want to study Spanish, you can just start with memorizing some vocab, maybe like 2 words every day. If that's too much, you can just start with 1 word. That's also okay. Don't pressure yourself because you're so much used to that oh, if I don't do this kind of certain amount, I won't get the result. Don't worry about the result, but be daily and consistent. Yeah, being daily, is that a word? Yeah, I think so. Remember, easy and light is a way to go to being continuous in anything else. I was very sick, and I was also very thin, skinny, weak willpower. I've never been to an English-speaking country. Oh yeah, recently I've been, like a few months ago, I've been to the States, but never before have I been to any kind of English-speaking country. But I managed to acquire, to get English, the ability to speak English. I know I'm not super fluent, but I still can deliver my message to you in this video, right? And you are understanding, maybe, I hope it doesn't sound to you like Russian or some kind of Korean. And then all this will be in vain. Okay, yeah, that's easy and light. Is this a secret to do something consistent? There will come then also a time that you will increase the intensity of your discipline, of your training, of your work. But most of the time you want to keep it in our easy and light zone. There is no absolute answer to what this kind of thing is, because it's relative and it depends on that person, on the environment of that person. Experiment, look for what easy and light for you is, and when you found it, you will notice an instant feeling in your heart, some kind of a hope. Oh, I think I can do it. Then I can say, you're ready to go, you're ready to launch. Okay guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Let's keep going. I wish you a beautiful day. See you in my next video. Bye.